What's good, man? It's OG Drip, man. This channel where we talk about the spiritual truth and how to utilize energy on a day-to-day basis, man. And today we're going right back down. So, and we got to hope they let the video upload, you feel me? Because we coming back with some power. And this one right here is going to be one of the ones that, now explain the unexplainable. Now, we finna do that today, right? Now, how we get mixed up today. How everyone get different stories and different quotes. It's simple. It's easy. Now, what I mean by everybody different stories and quotes, we talking about the Bibles, y'all. Now, when I be bringing out the Bible, I'm talking about the original Bible, the one that cost you a couple $100 to get off eBay. I'm not saying that's the first one ever wrote. I'm not agreeing to that was made 700, 600, whatever years ago. I'm just agreeing with what is going on in there and how is it operating, and I can see as a spirit how it could be played out. That is what I'm going by, right? Now, before we even get into this, let's go like this. Let me show you a quick science experience, right? Right now, you could tell someone something. Y'all can make 6 lines up. You can do it with your family or whoever. If you're a teacher, do it with your class. If you're at work, do it with your whoever work with you or whatever, right? Now, with your staff. So when we thinking about something, if I told a story right now, and it was at least, I'm going to say 12 sentences long, and we can have the names be Amanda, Joe, and Lee. By the time that story get back to me, if we done told a couple people, let's say we told 20 people, by the time the 20th person brought that story back to me, it's going to be words that's changed up in that story. It might not even be the same names of the people by the time it get back to me to tell that story. So now let's show you how things work, right? Now you may be looking and reading the Bible right now. You might be saying S-O-N in your Bible and things like that, but you have to know this. The S-O-N is a correction. It's a new form of whatever. So that's like the King James and all those Bibles. Those are new forms. So these people that's writing those Bibles now is educated by a system. And that system is the Masonic system that took over once it realized, yo, people started to get him to the spirituality back then. We need to curate something to teach them about that they could get their mind and stuff focused on, and their mind are going to be telling them what to do according before their spirit. So we need to teach them every year of their life. As soon as they able to learn and start intaking, we need to be down their throat. AKA, that's why you came up with school. And if you ain't in school, they got some other type of stuff that you'll be doing, but at the same time, they're educating you. Even down to the college and stuff like that. So when you come to a person right now and you like, yo, words mean the same thing as they told you, and they tell you they different at the same time, right? But see, this is the reason why they created this. They created this to confuse masses. So like with the resume we're going to use, for example. Resume, depending on where you're looking at it at, it may mean resume. You may be playing a game, it mean resume. But you go to a job, it mean resume. But they taught you this because they done taught your mind. They tricked and trained your mind to the fact that you know when to come use it and when not to. To the point that they confuse your mind so much, they got your mind battling your spirit to the fact that now when you're trying to do something, you don't know if it's your mind or your spirit telling you to do it. You feel me? Because they teach this for years on years of how to become this or how to do this. So the only way you know is this. They make you all narcissists. They only teach you one way to learn it. You think a person with a bachelor degree want to hear anything I say? They might hear me say a word wrong and be like, oh, he said that word wrong. Ah, killing me in my stomach. I can't watch it no more. He's ignorant automatically because he don't know what I know. Or da-da-da. Like, no, bro. No, bro. They got you to make you feel like you the shit. You spiritually retarded, though. You feel me? And that is the way they do it, man. So they can have these battles and stuff like that. So when you see the word son, you automatically train the S-O-N means this because this is what they taught you in school. S-O-N means son of a man. See, they ain't teaching you that S-O-N, S-U-N is the same thing. It's the son. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to teach you that. So they try to teach you like, oh, you can say the word son, and it can mean the sun above us, and it can mean the sun as in man figure. Now, you got to ask yourself this one. Which sun came out first? All right. See, now this is when they went to adding letters to the English language and adding letters to here and there because they had to make the stuff correct. They had to make their stuff wrong but correct. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's the wrong story, but at the end of the day, they're going to make it correct. Like, now I'm arguing with the 20th, the 19th, and 18th person about the story I told. I'm the one who told it. And now I got to argue with the 18th and 19th and 20th person because now they telling me that I'm not even the one who told the story. AKA, that's what you guys have today when we see all these different copies of the Bible. That's all it is, bro. And at the end of the day, let's keep these people battling because we keep them battling about a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of arguments that shouldn't even be an argument. Because like I just said, I believe in a miracle power, but it's not like how you guys putting it. So what is wrong with y'all? Y'all want to call me a Satanist, or y'all want to call me a Christian, or y'all want to call me an atheist because I don't believe in the power that y'all believe in and the way that y'all was taught and believe in. You know? So it's like a deep breakdown of things, man. So when we going through this stuff as spirits, we can experience and see things for ourselves. Like I just said, man. Now, when we talking about man, they even switched that up to make you believe in man is the only type of man is a human figure. You feel me? And even came up with the woman thing and make that out of a human figure only. Don't want to explain none of that. Don't want to explain woman. Why does even explain woman at first? You know, they just leave you to what they was taught. And it's barely anything. So it's like a whole bunch of dotted lines. But the school system and everything else, say for instance, the jobs and all this other stuff, politics and all this, try to feed you into other little information. So when you're trying to put together puzzles, only thing you can put together is the shit they gave you, which is a square, and keeping you trapped into a trance of spirituality where you're never able to grow out of it. That's why on that video, if y'all see I got the mind and I try to find something with a square, because the mind is like a square. The mind is something that someone done brought it out and expect for you to live up to. Now, the mind could be something else. It could even be something you, where you could destroy your whole self trying to, like I said, trying to be based off your mind. But now when we talk about getting deep, y'all, bro, these people is just out here to confuse us, to have us arguing. They ain't got to explain nothing. They made the book and I ran away and like, hey, how you feel about it? If you feel Jesus white, he's white. You feel he Chinese, he's Chinese. You feel he black, he black. They let you go out here to write your own story. And then they come back with this stuff and you try to figure out why is it being taught this. They got a whole lodge over here. A whole lodge to teach you the way you want it to be taught to you. If you want to be a Jesus follower, they got this. If you want to be a Lucifer follower, they got this. And they teaching you it in a way that they can always have control over it. In a way that you always have to look for answers. It's sad, man. Well, you coming back questioning them and asking them can make something happen for you. You know what I mean? All you people be talking about, oh, I'm spiritual, this and that, but I pay tithes. Paying tithes towards what? Do you even know what soul ties? Do you even know what ties mean? You see what I'm saying? They don't confuse people to now people only know what they teaching. So it's like, yo, this is what that word means. And you gonna leave it that way. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why they had to switch up the S-O-N completely. Because they already knew you can't put an S-U-N, people gonna start looking up. Start looking up. And know not to look down. But hey, either way, man, this is just to show y'all. And if you confused by this video, this is to show you how the fucking world works, bro. To the point that it want to act like it's trying to drive you crazy to a point that you will have your back. You know, you'll be basically enemies with everyone. And they want everybody to be everybody's enemy. And ain't nobody trying to look out for each other no more. They done created narcissists. They done told people, oh no, you the most smartest people in the world. You are correct. Who told you your IQ test is even correct from the beginning? See, we have to know that these people are just putting together stuff of how they want to, bro. Ain't nobody tell them this the correct way. They doing that and they telling us it's the correct way. So they're not letting us learn about the world. They teaching us the world. And remember me, man. Remember my little quotes. You know what I'm saying? Teach your kids about the world. Don't let the world teach your kids. Because listen, how to do them at the end, bro, it's messed up. Because the world don't know how to teach people about how to love and how to care and how to feel, and at the same time, how to attach and detach yourself from stuff. Because I love you, that don't mean I have to deal with everything you give me. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I have to deal with every bullshit. And if they could release that, they'll tell you that in the spirituality it told you that. You know what I mean? All spirits might not get along. Your energy might not res with this man's energy just off of looking at him, bro. That's just how sometimes it works. That don't mean that this man a bad person. He might be a bad person in your eyes or whatever. But see, there go judgment once again. So they teach you judgment and then tell you not to judge. But then tell you to look up to a judge when somebody controlling your life that don't know nothing about what's going on behind your closed doors. Don't know nothing as you done did and traveled through as a spirit, aka don't know nothing what you experienced throughout life. Remember, life is lessons. Now, one thing about it, these people want to be the ones that give you the lessons to learn. And that is the breakdown of all of this stuff. They want to be the inverter of what's being put together. Your spirituality would have came from itself. You know what I'm saying? Came from what you experienced yourself. You don't need no book, no none of that. So when I be talking about the Bible and all that, y'all, it's just one of the books that pop up in my head first. You know what I mean? It's a lot of other books out there, but they just pop up first. I like the Kabbalah and all that stuff as well, man. Don't get it twisted. But you see what I'm saying? Bro, it's just a whole bunch of stuff out here that make us like go head to head. And they're going to always get us to go do that if we're not understanding from this one level. There's only one way to understand it, y'all. All of the Bible is spiritual. It ain't physical. Anytime we start doing that, y'all, we're going to be doing 2,000-year arguments forever. Forever. The people that thought that Jesus was black, they've been doing that for a little minute. That's kind of like a new age one, though. But the ones that got Asian and all this, that, there, they study trying to put them as a body, you know what I'm saying, in that sense. But listen, he is as a body, but it's not talking about like that. Y'all, you see what I'm saying? It be like, okay, you are the body. You are the flesh. You are the spirit, too. But I'm going to tell you, something else is the spirit that you should walk to. Something else is the flesh. You get what I'm saying? It's all about confusing you, bro. So it's like being right and wrong at the same time. But the reason why they say you are, you know what I'm saying? They try to show all these human shapes of Jesus and stuff like that, bro. When we break down things, humans, right? We all have characteristics that play out. Some humans wilder than others. Some are more tuned in than others. Some are calmer than others. Some more active than others. Some more aggressive than others. Some more sneakier than others, and so forth. Now, when you look at animalistic natures and you're looking at animals, now I want you to think about the same thing. All animals have certain things they're special at doing better than others. So it's like a whole trance of this is what's coming on today. So now when I was just like I was saying, I forgot to finish it up or whatever. But the Noah the pair thing, like I said, when I see Noah going to grab a pair of animals, you know what I'm saying, in the Bible term, I see that just like the signs, just like the planets, everything has a yin and a fucking yang, bro. That's the bottom line to it. So everything comes with a pair. It ain't nothing you finna get going. It ain't no masculine energy only. It ain't no feminine energy only. That's why they came up with one point in time, they had people believing in women God. You was wrong. They had people believing men only God. You was wrong. And that is the reason why they keep these arguments going, because they know you're going to clash heads. You know what I mean? They the one told you to clash heads over this if it's not like this. Then they go somewhere else and teach us, if it ain't like this, then it's wrong. So they teaching you angles and bends to try to box you into, oh, I can't go this way. I can't go that way. The only way I can go is the way they want me to go, aka in the middle of their damn box. And now you just trapped into their life cycles, or what they call life. Instead of being reincarnated, instead of going through the same things that you as a spirit was evolved from and became bigger one. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you're going to just automatically leave this body or whatever, but you supposed to be on a path where you going through life cycles, where you facing death from your body going through certain phases and stuff like that to give you more experience as a spirit. It's like leveling up, you know what I mean? So that is what you're basically going through. And I'm sorry, y'all, that it take me like a good 6-7 minutes to get deep up into a video like this, but it's just who I am. I'm not a fire sign. I'm not no cardinal. I don't just take off with the full lit. It take me a little minute to warm up, you know what I'm saying? I got that Virgo sign. I got a lot of earth signs and a lot of what I'm gonna say, fixed. Not fixed, but a lot of God darn it. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, man. I done lost myself a long time ago. But anyway, it's not fixed and it's not cardinal. But right now my mind is fucking with me, bro, and that's them doing that, because like literally every day I sit here and I name the stuff like it's nothing. You know what I mean? And now it's like, oh wow, let's mess with his mind, because we see that he deep and he trying to talk to them from a spirit to spirit. He's not calm. He ain't trying to do none of that meditation bullshit. He coming at them on some real spiritual shit, as in wake the fuck up as a spirit. Let's take the fuck over. Let's get our shit back together. Let's stop letting these idiots and these goofballs control our school system and our education and our spirit. You know what I'm saying? Let's just stop it. We tired of them even controlling our relationships and having people come out here and play bad relationships, can't even get their shit together. So stay tuned for that too, because I got one of them coming up for that. All right? And I'm out. Game.